Greetings. I am the Jewell. I am a cosmic messenger, and I come in peace. My website is iamnow.org. That is iam-now.org. So this video is titled Crazy Idea. So I have this crazy idea. Part of it is making this video to talk about the crazy idea. But I'll get to it because I think, and I'm doing it now, I will start to repeat myself. And there is so much I want to share about every single thing I'm going to talk about. But I'm going to try to be really brief because I don't want this video to be like hours and hours and hours. So, my story and why I got this crazy idea. So, I know my end date. So, the time I'm leaving my physical body, the date of my ascension, it's a couple years from now. I don't want to make it public yet. I even know how it's going to happen. I know where I will be. I've seen all of it, and it's all come to me. So part of it is that came to me in the fall of 2024. The information came to me. And the part of it as well was then meeting the Ascended Master. This is El Moria. Meeting him, getting information from him. Part of it was to make the website that I've mentioned. Okay, so I'm trying to be brief. So the purpose of my website is to share informations from the Ascended Masters, mainly from El Moria, and the information about the I Am presence. Oh, and then there's another purpose of the website, and it's for me to share my experiences. Even though I still think that's just a crazy idea, but whatever, that's not the crazy idea I'm going to get to in a moment. So on the website, I was guided, and when I say guided, like I literally sat down at the computer, said the idea for a website, and it's like, make a website, here's the name of it, and I sat down at the computer, and my fingers were just typing, and I'm reading on the screen, like everything to do. So again, that can be a whole nother video about the website, but so it came to me by bypassing my brain to do these called live transmissions, where I would allow El Moria to use my voice and to share information. And so they're all on the website. And then I don't even know how many videos ago it like was basically saying like, this is it. So then, but I still kept getting the urge from El Moria that I need to keep making these videos. And I'm like, I don't know. So I tried to do what I called live discourses, which is this. Of just like speaking about a topic. You know, I have some notes that I'm looking at, but it's not really planned out. And I'm going to record it, not edit it, and just put it out there into the world. And so I start to do it. I'm like, oh, whatever, you know. But in addition to that, I also have tons of audio recordings. And I have over 100, if not more, of when information comes to me and I receive something, it's even my experiences. I'm describing them. I use my phone and I describe them, either the experience, what's happening in my physical body. I talk about karma being cleared, how to work on yourself. I mean, even stuff about science. And anyways, which kind of wants me to go off topic a little bit about, which makes me think sometimes that maybe I'm crazy or delusional because I imagine this whole other world and I don't think I'm that smart as a human being. Because this other world, there's an answer for every single thing. So if I have a thought of something or somebody asks me a question, like I get the answer on how things operate on this energetic level. So again, but coming back to it, that it really is about the I am presence. I'm going to slow down because I feel like I was talking a little fast. So really the focus is the I am presence. And I have this little picture. I'm thinking I do have a poster. I should put it on this side of me. But there's this picture to show you. So the I am presence is here, the center of everything. And then here would be, I call it the Ascended Master level. They call it the Holy Christ Self. And then here is the humans. So we're here. So when I look up or I look how I'm connected, which is through my heart, all I see and feel is God. Because that's all there is, or the I am presence. I'm calling it God, but I realize a lot of people, even Christians and Catholics, have an issue with that word and don't really understand the concept. But it's all that is. Mother, Father, all that is. So when I look up, that's all I see. That's how I'm connected. And when that looks down at me, all there is looks down, all they see is me. So I'm like one ray of this huge ball of energy. And all of you are also another ray of this energy. So anyway, so I just getting, and there's tons of stuff out there already, which is not, again, it's not, so I'm getting off topic. So my crazy idea. So the idea is I'm going to make videos. Well, I'm already making videos, but I'm going to take the stuff that I already have and like go through it and sort through it. And I'm going to come up with like a training lesson or training lessons that people will watch after I die. So you're probably going, wait. Well, again, first, I know I'm not dying, right? It's just the physical body will look dead to people. But you're like, why are they going to watch it then? Why don't you just do them now and train people now? This is why it's a crazy idea. Because the people that know me will, because I'm not telling anybody everything I've said here, unless somehow they find it themselves. So, the people that know me and that I'm developing relationships with will hear of my passing. And it's going to be very clear to whoever like is in charge of my, I'm going to say estate, but whoever's in charge of that. So like once I leave the earth, they'll be in charge of these videos and stuff. Like it'll be their property. So they'll be guided on what to do. And they'll let people know like, hey, did you know he knew this date a few years ago? And he planned all these videos to share with people. So I think because of that for alone, people will go like, what? So he knew it all along? You know what? Let me check this video out. So yeah, there'll be some type of letter that I'm going to write. Of course, I have time to write it and then make like an introduction video. But again, it's like, I'm like, so I think it's crazy. Oh, the part I didn't get to is, so I think, well, what is my focus? Well, I know what my focus is. So my focus with everything I'm doing is to spread divine love. And there will be other videos related to this and going more detail into that topic and my live stream and what my divine plan is. But so the focus of those videos is to spread divine love. And so I'm thinking like, well, I'm not going to ask people to buy something, right? Like once I'm dead, I'm not going to have these videos saying, oh, you should buy this or you should support my foundation. No, I'm not going to do that. It's not to do that. I mean, it's not going to ask them to sign up for anything. It's just going to be these videos that I'm posting to YouTube. I mean, hence, I'm thinking about where I'm posting them to. That's why I'm not posting them on my website. So I figure I'll post them somewhere where they can stay and maybe people will download them and, to make sure they keep surviving. But it's like, I'm just asking you to watch like at least one video, at least watch part of one video. That's all I'm asking. So anyways, I think that was kind of everything I wanted to talk about in this video, just because I wanted to kind of make one, just so I get into the habit of starting making them 4 times a week. Yeah, I'm totally open to feedback. I know as of the recording of this video, I only have a few subscribers, but I am totally open. And I will say I'm not technology. Okay, I'm one of those people now. I'm like, I log into YouTube. And the other day I somehow found where people were writing me comments. I'm like, okay, and I had to approve it. But I couldn't tell you how to find it again. So if you do write me or whatever, like, give me leeway. There is also a contact form on my website. So if you go to the footer, you'll notice like various things and one of them says contact. So again, I'm not making these things like out there because again, the focus is not me. The focus is on the information I'm going to share. And then again, people may think, well, why are you putting it out there or like letting people contact you? Because I will know. Like if you write me and you're either part of me, connected with me, curious about what this is, being guided to me, I will know. I mean, it's that simple. And those of you that know will know what it's like to nowadays to write an email to somebody. Anyways, but I'm giving off topic. That's something totally different. I can talk about later. So again, I thank you for watching. Those of you that have, please, please, please like, subscribe, whatever else you're supposed to do, because I know there are people out there that need to see this video and it may not be for you, But you may know somebody who this may help. And again, it may sound so simple what you're listening to, and you'll go, how will it help them? Just trust me, there's somebody who needs this information and needs to know what I'm saying. So whatever you can do, share it on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Again, I am the Jewell. I am a cosmic messenger, and I come in peace.